Good afternoon, or good evening rather, and welcome to live and exclusive coverage of Middlesbrough against Arsenal in our second of the third round FA Cup ties. Good evening, welcome to Middlesbrough, to the Riverside Stadium. Middlesbrough, a team who have never won this famous old competition but have won the League Cup in the recent years. Can they upset the form book against Mikel Arteta's high-flying Arsenal that are going well at the top of the Premier League? Well, it's going to be a tough one to see what might happen now. Let's get over to the ground where the atmosphere is building for the start of this game between Middlesbrough and Arsenal. Enjoy the match. Welcome to the Riverside Stadium for our third round tie of the weekend, and Arsenal guiding high under Mikel Arteta at the top of the Premier League. Look to try and go on an FA Cup run, one of the all-time record winners of this FA Cup competition. Well, they're at it again now with an opportunity of winning it. They last won it in 2019. Middlesbrough have never won the FA Cup, incidentally, in its entire history. They've come a couple of times in finals. And this is their lineup. Stack Steppen, you may remember, of Manchester City, played in last season's semi-final, of course. And up front, Cameron Archer gets the nod. Johnny Howson, formerly of Leeds, skippers the side. And of course, Paddy McNair, an experienced centre-back, certainly at championship level. As for Arsenal, well, look at their lineup. It's as strong as Mikel Arteta will get in terms of a real strong 11. He's certainly got the capabilities up front with the likes of Martinelli, Saka and Jesus, and Martin Odegaard, who skippers the side tonight.
Thank you for attending today's game.
In fact, point of fact, Aaron Ramsdale also is the number one keeper. Our referee today, Simon Rapper from Manchester. And all set to start then at the Riverside Stadium for the second FA Cup tie of the weekend. And away we go. FA Cup, always a terrific occasion, that's for sure, and we know they're from Arsenal in the darker shirts. Saka on the far side. Coming in there, there was Jesus who got in there, but knocked away once more. Middlesbrough in the red, incidentally. Martinelli. Going to get Xhaka through. Of course, we saw Everton beat Watford in a dramatic cup tie at Goodison Park earlier this afternoon. Really great cup tie there. This is forced now for Middlesbrough. And a good ball in there towards Akprom, who got his shot in and over the top. There's certainly a real buzz about Middlesbrough this afternoon. This day suddenly turns to dusk here on the northeast. There's Bukayo Saka. Now in there for Middlesbrough. Hackney, Ramsey. On the way there, Akpro in there too. Archer. Well stopped. Now Granit Xhaka to bring it away for Arsenal. Martinelli in there too, but Smith intercepted beautifully there, and here's Force. Smith. Away from Saliba. Gabriel in there too. 11 minutes gone, no score. Here's Jesus, he's broken away now. And a big opportunity now for the Brazilian to test his former teammate Steffen. Of course, they were both teammates at Manchester City. Steffen up with a chance now. Archer's away! But Gabriel got back just in the nick of time and saved Arsenal, but only gives it as far as Ramsey. Hackney. Odegaard in there strongly, but fairly, says the referee, Mr. Maffa. Second now, coming forward. Quarter of an hour gone, no score. And look at the opportunity here from, Martinelli should have scored. He's hit it straight at Steffen. And really, that should have been 1-0 Arsenal. Arsenal come again now through Jesus. Arsenal started to stamp their authority on this cup tie. Remind everybody that it's level after 90 minutes, no extra time. We go all the way to a replay, and a terrific goal for Arsenal. And it's Zinchenko who puts Arsenal in the lead. And I have to say, it's been totally deserved. Well, we were talking about one former Manchester City man, and now we're talking about another. And it's the left-back of all people, Zinchenko, with a terrific goal to give Arsenal a deserved lead in this third-round cup tie. 1-0.
Goal for Arsenal, number 35.
19 minutes on the clock. And Arsenal are in the lead. Akprom. Archer now, the main striker. Can he get Middlesbrough level? Archer! Goal kick. Tremendous run there from Cameron Archer. He got his shot in and pulled the shot wide in the end. Ramsdale's kick. And Saka. Halfway through the first half now, and Arsenal looking to get away again. This is Saka. Jesus waiting in the middle. So too is Martinelli, who was looking for the volley. This Akprom to bring it away from Middlesbrough. Now forced, but he's lost out to Zinchenko, the goal scorer. So Zinchenko. It's a good cross in there. Saka can get up, and he did, and a good save from Stefan. He got down really well there, the American goalkeeper. And that's kept Middlesbrough in with a shout. In a moment anyway, but here's Martinelli trying to chip the goalkeeper. And Stefan equal to it. Not a good throw out though. And Jesus might get in there. And Stefan makes another good save. There's practically a complete siege towards the Middlesbrough goal at the moment. Flag stayed down. Maybe that may have put Jesus off a little bit, because he may have thought that the flag had gone up, but it hadn't. Arsenal get a corner. 8.5 minutes gone here live on JB Sports. Saturday night football here on the match. The FA Cup third round. Remember, we saw Everton beat Watford 3-2 in a terrific game at Goodison Park. We're seeing Arsenal leading out Middlesbrough and dominating them as well here away from home. We've got two more ties to come tomorrow afternoon. We've got Middlesbrough, we've got Southampton against Leeds from St Mary's, and then we've got Aston Villa and Sunderland at Villa Park. That's to come tomorrow. Tonight it's Middlesbrough 0, Arsenal 1. Hackney. Now Jesus. Saka playing it forward. Odegaard might get in there now. Big chance this for Arsenal to go 2 up. Goalkeeper fouled him, but it's going to go to Martinelli, who makes it 2. What a good bit of advantage from the referee, Mr. Maffa, as well in all of that. Because he could have so easily at this point given a penalty to Arsenal. Because Stefan really took out Odegaard there. But he noticed the referee that Martinelli was in a great position to bang in number 2. And he allowed him to do just that. Great bit of referee from Mr. Maffa. And Arsenal now 2 in the clear with 35 minutes gone.
Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
And now Middlesbrough with it all to do. Jesus. Saka away now. Arsenal looking for a third one now. Tempacaro, Saka provide it. Not this time. The goal kick to Middlesbrough, and a little bit of respite for them with 38 minutes of the game gone. Going to chase any need be for them so far in their supporters. And the Middlesbrough fans aren't very happy at all. Full house. They expected a better performance from Michael Carrick's side. It just hasn't happened for them. And given away again to Saka. And Saka might punish him now. Good save. And that would have been a wonderful goal if it zoomed over Stefan's head. But he didn't. And Stefan was able to palm it over the crossbar. And coming out of the final 5 minutes plus any injury and stoppage time at the end. Martinelli with the corner. And this were 2 goals down, and really we'll hope to get to half time just the 2 down at this present moment. A bit of a delay here as Martinelli is preparing to take this corner. Eventually he does. And there was Saka who kind of hoisted it at the near post, but Stepan was wise to it. But still, it's Arsenal coming extremely forward again. Townsend cuts it out. From Ramsey, Giles, Ramsey, and a throw to Middlesbrough. Couple of minutes now of normal time remaining in the first half. Giles, Hackney, Ramsey, and played in. Jones is coming in left, right, and centre here. It's Jesus breaking away now for Middlesbrough, or for Arsenal rather. But leads to two added, and now Saka's on the way. He's got Saka waiting in the middle. He's got Martinelli there too, but the header was away. Middlesbrough had more men back in the penalty area than Arsenal had in the area. But it's Odegaard winning it for Arsenal, trying to chip against Stepan. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, it's been quite a one-sided cup tie in many respects, but Arsenal have been very ruthless, and Mikel Arteta will be delighted about that. Martinelli especially. But it was Zinchenko that got Arsenal going with a terrific thunderbolt, and then Martinelli making it 2, and that's the situation here at the break. Middlesbrough 0, Arsenal 2.
I have a secret, but I'm a little shy. And I can't just tell anyone, so you'll only hear it if you're telepathic. Thank you for listening.
Come on. Wow, who says crime doesn't pay?
The bigger they are, boss, the harder they fall.
I'm thinking of buying a house, sir.
On your salary, boss. And how do you intend to pay for it? With your Barclay card?
Well, funnily enough, sir, you could get up to £1,500 back from Barclay card with a new Barclays mortgage.
£1,500, eh? Well, Belgravia beckons, boss.
I think it's a good offer, sir.
Just leave the thinking to me. Aha. Well, boss, I think we can safely say that this place will be on the market soon.
I wouldn't move if I were you, sir.
I have no intention of moving, boss. You're the one who's been wittering on about mortgages. Right, let's get out of here.
Don't worry, sir. I've got the evidence. I'd better get back to bed.
For more information, call 100 Freephone Barclays.
Where I'm going, I can't be sure what they'll be having for breakfast, so I'm packing my own. I'll definitely be wanting brown fibre, no added sugar or salt, and 100% whole wheat. So it can only be shredded wheat.
Will you been eating anything else, love?
No, with this lot and a bit of luck, we'll be fine.
Shredded wheat and bite size too.
There is no better cereal.
Get in the hang of it. Minder Bannister's son.
Oh, I can't hold it, Dad.
Don't worry, son. I shifted more pianos than you've had hot dinners.
Green, Mr. Shifter. Like refreshment.
Oh, thank you most kindly, madam.
There's no other tea to beat PG. It's the taste.
Dad, do you know the piano's on my foot?
You hum it, son. I'll pay it.
Welcome back to the Riverside Stadium, just in the nick of time for kick-off. As Middlesbrough in the red shirts get us away. 2 goals down against Arsenal, who are putting really good control. Taking a firm grip on this FA Cup tie. Saka goes pounding forward, but a good challenge there, or was it? In fact, Giles is the man that's gone down. Not sure what happened there with Giles, but looks a very, very bad injury by the looks of it to me.
Substitution for Middlesbrough. Coming off the pitch.
Challenged there by one of the Arsenal players, that's what happened. And Giles has really come off worst in that one. So Dale Fry comes on. And it's a drop ball which Arsenal spawningly knock it back to Zach Steffen. And that Middlesbrough goal. Martinelli. Now Force. He did really well. Now Smith. One goal for Middlesbrough could really turn the cup tie their way, and a yellow card is going to be shown, I think, to Zinchenko. Is it the goal scorer, the first? No, just a yellow card. Well, not a yellow card, but certainly a talking to by the referee. So a Middlesbrough free kick. 5 minutes of the second half gone in this third round cup game. Middlesbrough 0, Arsenal 2. And it's Howson with it. Too close to Ramsdale. It was a poor free kick really from Johnny Howson, who's capable of much better than that. Here's Jesus. Oh, that's a terrific run! And a terrific save from Steffen. Well, let's get Middlesbrough in the FA Cup for sure. They're making an absolute... oh, it's a clear in it! And Steffen again needed a save. So an Arsenal corner with 10 minutes almost of the second half gone. A third one would surely seal it, and Arsenal into the fourth round draw, which will take place a week and a half's time. As soon as the replays, if there is to be any, will take place. As the corner comes in, it's loose, and the header goes wide, and a goal kick. It's Ben White who got the final touch there. Sure in the goal or the scorers in that sort of manner. So Zach Steffen then with a goal kick then from Middlesbrough. 2-0 down. We've got Ramsey. It's cut out now. Saka wins the possession. Pace to burn the England man, and that's a cross from short which Steffen was very comfortable in the near post. You would expect the goalkeeper Steffen's quality to take that, no problem. But Middlesbrough really guilty of giving the ball away so cheaply, and Jesus now could punish them for it. Shot came in, it came out again. That was a nice block there. Now Chiba Akpom trying to get something going, and now Jesus might get something going as he shoots over the top. Middlesbrough about to make another change. Smith off, McCree on. Ryan McCree. So 2-0 still remains. Here's Howson. So we're picking it up for Arsenal. We've played an hour played. We've played an hour. Now Saka onto Odegaard. Back to Saka again. Jorginho trying to thread one through the eye of the needle, if you like. And there he gets it away. Obviously doing well. The young boss Michael Carrick. And in the playoff picture, inside the likes of Burnley and Sheffield United in the Championship at the moment. This is Archer. Akprom. 67 minutes gone. There's the shot. Wide of the target. And Chuba Akprom. It's 67 minutes. Took Middlesbrough really to try and force even a shot towards goal, but wide of the target as it turned out. And a goal kick. Saka. That's a foul, free kick. Yellow card given to Aaron Ramsey, the young lad. Bit of a silly challenge there by him. So even done with a free kick for Arsenal. We lead by 2-0 halfway through this second half. Here's Odegaard picking it up. Now Jesus, can he hit one? He can indeed, and Steffen turns it behind for the corner. A really good save there from Zach Steffen, and keeping Middlesbrough for for the moment anyway, in the FA Cup. Saka with the corner. It goes towards the near post. And a little bit up and underish there from the clearance by Middlesbrough. Wine underneath that one. McCree.
We've had a pair of keys handed into reception. Please can you go to reception
Akrom.
if you've lost your keys.
And now Xhaka is on his way. This can make it save. Oh, a terrific goal. Granit Xhaka with a superb goal, puts Arsenal into the 4th round of the FA Cup. And they're going through in spectacular style. Well, he was cutting through, but he thought he'd have a pot shot from all the 25 yards. And what about that for a strike? That settles it now. It's all over by the shouting for Middlesbrough as Housen really makes his way off. So that really settles the issue now as far as the cup tie is concerned. And now they're looking for another one with Jesus. Behind Saka and a throw to Middlesbrough. Brooks is now on for Johnny Housen, just to confirm that. Akrom, challenged by Saliba. Now Jesus, 3 further forward now. One of them was Martinelli, but he's gone back into the midfield area. Now Ben White making a break down the right hand side, playing that in there towards Jesus. Just over 10 minutes left to play of the second half. Arsenal cruising now into the 4th round of the FA Cup. And cruising in the grand manner. Mikel Arteta's title chasing side. And terrific move this afternoon. Here on Teesside, and here's Saka. And they've gone backwards to come forwards again. But Archer stopped them. Hackney. Ramsey. Hackney again. Archer. And Middlesbrough at least get one back and just give the score might possibly a little bit of respectability. Poyon said the referee there was a foul, and now he's going to bring it back. And a yellow card from Marcus Force. A silly challenge really by him. The ball was well gone then before that happened. 5 minutes remain. Odegaard. Still Martin Odegaard, he'll line one up. It's another one. Well, we've seen some terrific goals today from Arsenal, and that's probably the best of the lot. For Martin Odegaard. And the cue for the Middlesbrough fans to leave their seats and head down the exits because they know now that they're out of the FA Cup. If they weren't already, they are now, thanks to this tremendous strike from Martin Odegaard. What about that? He just dipped and swerved, and it's a terrific cup tie goal. Arsenal definitely now are in the 4th round.
Goal for Arsenal.
3 minutes left.
Martin Odegaard.
We're not going to see a shock here at Middlesbrough this afternoon. Here's Xhaka, and here's Odegaard. Odegaard trying to chip one, they're looking for another one now. So we've got 4 different scorers. Zinchenko, Martinelli. Xhaka and Odegaard. One of the Middlesbrough fans now have gone back to their homes here. A disappointing day. 6 added minutes to add to insult to injury for the Middlesbrough fans. We probably just want the final whistle to go, quite honestly. But we play 6 minutes. That's what the 4th officials decided. Middlesbrough just want to get out of here and go home. And a miserable day for them as Seka goes for goal, and again Stefan, who by and large has kept the scoreline. I think he's done well to keep it at 4-0, to be quite honest with you. And that's sort of a game really. Here's Martinelli. The Middlesbrough fans booing now as that ball's drifted in there. Jesus! Well, that should have been one for him. And in a game that we've had 4 different scorers, we nearly had a 5th. Just wide of the target from Gabriel Jesus. As Arsenal now running completely rampant. Middlesbrough really haven't offered much as an attacking force, and that's a real big disappointment. What was a capacity crowd, but you can hardly see anybody else now in those seats on the far side there. Riverside emptying by the second here as Akpom tries to give something back to the fans, but the final whistle's gone by the referee. Moving around the Riverside because Arsenal have really truly beat Middlesbrough to a pulp here at the Riverside today. 4 different scorers. Zinchenko with the first, Martinelli got the second, that made it 2-0 at the break. And 2 terrific goals in the second half from first Granit Xhaka and then that man in your picture, Martin Odegaard. That sealed Arsenal's passage to the fourth round, and Middlesbrough's attacking force at home were disappointing, quite frankly, didn't offer much. But the full-time score here at the Riverside Stadium, it's FA Cup 3rd round, Middlesbrough 0, Arsenal 4.
How on earth did we end up with this heap?
Just get the bags, Boff.
We'll never make that plane, sir.
Nonsense. Our carriage awaits.
Right. We need some cash.
Barclaycard? You're not in Macclesfield now, Boff.
You can use Barclaycard in cash machines all over the world.
Airport?
All you need is your PIN number.
No es mi coche, mano. Yo no te puedo llevar. Además, te ves a arreglar con el ruletas.
And thankfully, all the instructions are in English.
Sí, muy bien.
Good. Right then.
Sí.
There we are. Couldn't be simpler.
Okay, let's go.
Well, sir, I managed to...
Come on, Boff. Chop, chop.
Sí.
Ready, sir.
Adiós, amigo.
So, Boff, any cash for that?
Where I'm going, I can't be sure what they'll be having for breakfast, so I'm packing my own. I'll definitely be wanting brown fibre, no added sugar or salt, and 100% whole wheat. So it can only be shredded wheat.
Will you been eating anything else, love?
No, with this lot and a bit of luck, we'll be fine.
Shredded wheat and bite-sized too.
There is no better cereal.
Welcome back to the Riverside Stadium, where it's finished Middlesbrough 0, Arsenal 4, in probably one of the more one-sided FA Cup ties we've seen this afternoon. But 4 terrific Arsenal goals, in fact 3 long-range blockbusters that would go down well for any goal of the season competition. The first came from Zinchenko in the first half, a terrific shot. Then a typical simple goal scored by Martinelli after Jesus had done all the hard work. And then 2 terrific strikes in the second half from Granit Xhaka, the first up, and then Martin Odegaard, who really settled the tie in the grand manner. So Arsenal going through there, it was a terrific performance by them in what was really a terrific fair. But Middlesbrough were I thought were quite frankly disappointed. They didn't really offer much. And I think at 2-0, Chuba Hakprom had half a chance where he dragged his shot wide of Aaron Ramsdale's far post. But apart from that, really, there wasn't really much to write home about the Middlesbrough support performance. And of course, the fans left in their droves, as you saw towards the end. It was very, very disappointing from Middlesbrough point of view. But now they can concentrate on the main issue of getting into the Premier League next season, as they're in a promotion battle in the Championship. Well, that was clear cut. But what wasn't clear cut was the game we saw earlier on at Goodison Park at lunchtime. And what a game it was too. Everton against Watford. These are the goals. There's the first one there from Dwight McNeil, and that's another tremendous strike, if you saw that earlier. A really good goal from Dwight McNeil. That made it 1-0. There was a sending off of the game, and it came to the score of the Everton second goal. We're not going to show that sending off, but what I will say, it was a very unfortunate one. He was booked for 2 yellow cards. This is Onana, the man who eventually got sent off, scoring goal number 2 there to put Everton, so it seemed, in complete control. Then the sending off happened. I thought the first yellow card he got was very harsh, but the second one was more clear cut. But then Watford rallied after that red card, forced a couple of corners, then this happened. Keenan Davis, great header, 2-1. And that put Watford back in with a shout. That was the half-time scoreline. At that stage you thought that Chris Wilder's men might just get something out of this, a possible replay. But then Everton going the decisive third from Decore. Simple finish, Leon Mackman. That made it 3-1. But Watford weren't finished yet. This was a strange little goal from Keenan Davis. The goalkeeper saving it, but putting it up in the air. And he got in the defender's way in. Keenan Davis got a second one back. But Everton held on. And the whistle went to vast relief of the Goodison Park faithful, who celebrated it as if they'd won the FA Cup. Everton going through by 3 goals to 2 earlier on this afternoon. For today, but tomorrow we've got another double header for you from both St Mary's Stadium in Southampton and Villa Park, Birmingham, because tomorrow at 2 o'clock we've got Southampton against Leeds United, 2 relegation candidates against each other in action in the Premier League. And then at 4:30, again British time, we'll go to Villa Park for Aston Villa against Sunderland, another Premier League against Championship encounter. Should be a cracking game of football there. But today at the Riverside, Arsenal scored 3 magnificent goals plus a conventional one to win 4-0 against a very poor Middlesbrough side. They're through to the 4th round draw, which takes place after all the replays in a week and a half's time. I hope you've enjoyed today's coverage. We'll see you tomorrow for 2 more games. From all of us here, bye-bye.